Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's cast. I am super excited for this. This game was submitted by Tony Montana, and I think we're just gonna head right on into it. It's an all random, which means that there will be no draft for me to commentate. Also, if you haven't done so yet, I got a little competition going on. Basically, I need to find the titles for my for a little project, a little ability draft project that I'm working on, and I want your guys' help. If you manage to come up with a good name, I'll use it for the series, and you guys will receive a cool-ass Chaos Knight set in return. So please go do that. And the more you guys can help me, the easier, first of all, my job is to put out more content for you guys, and the more happy I am. I absolutely love you guys, love my subscribers. Please go help me out. It means the world to me. Alright, enough of that. Let's get right on with the draft. AKA the game, I'm sorry. On the dire side, we have Undying, played by Dosh. We have the Warlock, who's not, well, I don't want to say picked up, I want to say who was selected for Tony Montana. We got Darkseer, who was on for, basically he's been playing by I Am Fabulous. Sniper is going to be going mid. He's going to be driven by Vatican. And last but not least, Newbie on the Razor up on top lane. On the dire side, this right here is a pretty cool career. Nicely done, dude. Nicely done. Weaver is played by Shabsui. Crit's going to be on the Meepo down on bottom lane. And here we go, last join in. That's why my frame rate drops. Which means that Lich is going to be played by Pancake. Necrophos on mid. Limit Breaker is on him. And hashtag road to 5k MMR. I wish you luck, my dear friend. Spirit Breaker, last but not least, up on top lane. He's played by Boom Boom. So let's get it on. Let's do the damn thing. They're already upheavaling and everything. They're probably expecting like a Weaver or a Charger or maybe something like that. So, they're going to be rotating back onto their lanes, and as far as I can tell currently, yeah, they're just rotating up to try lane up on top lane. Darkseer is going to be on the bottom lane, solo. It's not super uncommon. He did go for Iron Shield first, but he did not really need to escape there. First little shot. Sniper's going to be up against Necrophos on mid. I'm not sure who's going to win that, because Necrophos does have decent right-click damage compared to the Sniper, but Sniper just has the range to just completely decimate him. And Darkseer, I wouldn't really say going aggressive, and they're actually rotating out of him. Oh, this could be bad. If Lich picks the right skill here and avoids the creep wave, this could be kind of bad. I mean, if he goes, come on, Frost Blast. Level 2 is up. That's the Iron Shell tearing a ray at him. Meepo's coming in. Could go for the poof. Yep, there it is. That's the Frost Blast, and now charge is on Darkseer. He's going to cancel it up from the top lane, and there you go. That should be first blood. Beautiful. Well played by Meepo and Lich. Way too aggressively played by Darkseer here right off the bat. Iron Shell hurts, but not too much at level 1. It's not half that bad. But nevertheless, Weaver plus the Spirit Breaker are up on top lane. This is an interesting lane. I mean, they both have great mobility, great escape capabilities. When Spirit Breaker gets his empowering haste, that's really going to be helping them out a lot up there. Going to be helping them move around, trying to stay immobile, because you're playing up against a slow and a slow right now, because he went Tombstone first. So you're playing up against two slows plus a static link. That's not like super. That's not super amazing. Actually, in mid lane, as you can see, Necrophos is actually winning the mid lane fight, which I really do like. I love the fact he went Heartstopper R first, even though he's playing up against the ranged. Let's see the range on this little bad boy right here. That is pretty large. He can still hit Sniper with that. No way. Oh, neutral creep. We got a bit of a fight up here on top lane. Weaver got killed by neutral creep, and Spirit Breaker is gonna charge down low again, down the low ground. He's going for a quick earn from the 2 Gauntlets of Strength, which is pretty common. That means it's going to be rotating ganker pretty much. He's probably going to hit like level 6 and then leave Weaver in the lane to farm up. Darkseer once again maybe getting himself in a bit of a bad spot. Meepo does not have net yet, only has poof. He could go for one. There it is. That's the poof and that's the frostbite, and Darkseer just gonna search out of there. He does not. He does have regen. He has a couple of tankos in his inventory. And Necrophos. I don't really like the recent change to Shrapnel too much. I mean, the fact that you have charges and movement slow is not that good and damage is not that good. So basically, I mean, you're doing 2400 damage, or not 2400, 240 damage with a full duration of that. That's not a lot. I mean, you gotta hit all three, and I don't know if they stack on a single area, but I mean, it's not as good as a skill as it possibly could have been. And I've seen the fact that it doesn't really damage towers. I mean, I would just totally avoid it altogether, but apparently this guy actually enjoys that skill. It is good for harass, like at long range, but you really have your take aim for that. Oh, Undying, he wants to go big. He's gonna get bashed, but there you go. Shadow Word is on the Spirit Breaker, and maybe, nope, not gonna die just yet. There you go. Beautiful charge though, enabling Weaver to get at least one. Sakuchi up in a couple of seconds. Damage steal might be too much for him though. Yeah, he is down quite a lot of damage, so that's not really. He's not gonna try to chase. Oh, damn it. Neat cat, why are you doing this to me? Hold on super quick. Oh, Undying is gonna get caught by the Sakuchi. Razor is gonna be able to pick up this Weaver, I think. Shadow Word is at least that. He is super low. He needs to eat a tree. Is it gonna be enough though? It is gonna be enough to keep him alive. Yep, 19 HP. This right here is what I quickly gotta do. That's what I forget to do every single time. Just go offline so they can't see me. And I have to try one more. There you go. Just so you guys won't get updates left and right from what my friends on Steam are doing. Oh, sniped. Get wrecked. I just heard a lock and a boom. That was the assassinate going into the face of Necrophos. And I think this Null Talisman is actually going to get turned into a Dagon, which I really, really like. That upheaval is super powerful. How many skill points does he have in that? 2. Yeah. 24. I mean, that is a ridiculous amount of slow you can get out of that. A well-placed upheaval can actually win you a team fight. It can just slow everything to a crawl. Necrophos still in mid. He does have the Reaper Scythe, which is decent against the Sniper. No, it's not. Never mind. I mistook it for something else. I mistook it for Axis ulti. It's not super good against Sniper because, you know, damage per missing HP, and Sniper does not have a whole lot of health. So the best one on this particular team it's probably good on is Darkseer, because I mean, even though he's kind of weak in the early game, he does get really big really fast, and oh, this could be big. Sniper rotating in the bottom lane. There is a low Meepo there. 267. Sniper does not have enough damage. Just he does. Almost have enough damage from one assassination. His magic resistance is slightly too high though. Sniper is basically a ghost right now. Meepo did see him coming from that ward there. So he's just gonna be sitting in the tree line and have Sniper waste this level. Waste a lot of time basically. And actually Darkseer got all the last hits from that. Weaver did TP bottom lane. They have actually found Sniper. He is slowing him down. Assassination is gonna go, so that's gonna be a dead lich, but nope. Sniper, he's gonna cancel it. He's gonna wait for the Meepo and not gonna get it off in time. Probably the wrong choice. But nevertheless, this Meepo is actually doing quite well. He's gotten 2 kills. Oh wait, 3 assists so far. And is on the same net worth as a mid Necrophos. So he's not doing half that bad. Could be better, but excuse me, water. You gotta drink when you do stuff like this. Basically, my throat just completely clogs up, especially because I'm slightly sick. Alright, Spirit Breaker is trying to get, basically, when he gets Nether Strike, he does have the urn, so he's gonna be starting to rotate and like be where the kills are, so he can get charges on that. That's gonna help him out a lot later. And then I'm thinking maybe going a bit conservative and going for Mask of Madness and BKB and sorts. just to make sure that he actually gets the required amount of kills and the required amount of farm to actually like do good later. Because sometimes you see Spirit Breakers, they run out of juice when the ganking session's over. Oh, here we go. That's a charge. Where's that charge going? That's on Sniper. He knows though. No, he doesn't. Doesn't know, and this should be an easy kill. I mean, they're committing everything to him. Lich is even rotating, and there you go. Necroforce, of course, taking that ulti, or taking that kill with his ulti. That was probably a good one for him. Good one to have, seeing the fact that he has died to him once. Spirit Breaker was considering charging top, then decided not to. Upheaval is committed once again. I love this animation. The particle effects are amazing on this. We're not going to get clipped by the smoke, but it's going to run out of juice in the end. He is kind of considering going back, and it's probably not a good idea because this Razor has damage, and a lot of it. He is not able to catch Spirit Breaker, though. 168. Take a look at that. You can Zibbity Sap that next creep right there and almost one swoop. Come on, put to use, good sir. You have a lot of damage. That's what I like about a static link. Basically, you can build as much damage as you want, as long as you're just keeping yourself linked. And it's not bad. It's not hard to do that because once you get your unstable current, I mean, you're gonna be all over them. I'm not really sure what this racer actually wants. Depends on who they're gonna center their build around on, and who's gonna be semi-carry the next in line on farm. And I think it's going to be Razor who's next in line on farm. Some people would probably do Undying, but seeing the fact that he's gotten mediocre or kind of early game skills, he's not really going for. He's not really aiming to get fat. Plus, he has arcane boots, so it's a definite support right there. Razor. Yeah, they're probably looking to have Darkseer be the semi-carry. Is in the fact that he's going farming and escape builds right now instead of team fight, and now he's going for Meepo. This could be a disaster for him. Yep, there we go. That's Meepo down. And Sniper not able to get that assassination off. Probably just there for kill security. But this Sniper, he's not doing super well. I mean, his last hits are not even mediocre. They're terrible, seeing the fact that he needs to be farming. And kill-wise, he's not doing well. He's not been having a good early game. And that's a pretty quick Dagon out on Necrophos. That's gonna do some serious work. Now he's good up against Sniper. Dagon, Reaper Scythe, you're gone. There's like no way. Warlock. Oh, nicely done. Charge in from Spirit Breaker. They are going on Warlock at first, but there's actually two. That's Undying gone as well. Lich ulti keeps bouncing between the little minions there. They can, of course, not take magic damage. And Darkseer, in a lot of trouble, has to pop the wall. And almost actually gets him. Meepo with the Vlad's probably saving his life there. He does want to find that last little Meepo. And is he going to? Yes, he is. Oh, that's bad. And wall just retracting in time. And he paid a lot for that kill. And they all got 281. I cannot tell. Okay, fair enough. They did count mid as well, so big win there for the Radiant side. Even though they lost Meepo, who probably needs to be farming. I mean, once he gets his Ags, this is actually one of the first Meepos who I've seen who's not rushed an Ags, but that's probably gonna be his next item, and then maybe go for Roche, because this team is a bitch to play against. Once Warlock gets Chaotic Offering with the Aghanim Scepter and the Refresher. If you get Refresher and Aghanim Scepter for Warlock on Chaotic Offering, it is by far, I would even say, the best skill in the game. Oh, Necrophos in a lot of trouble here. Dagon is going to be able to pick off the Undying, but the Warlock got him. Getting there in time. Tony Montana in a lot of trouble. There you go, Net Strike is going to be able to finish him off. And that right there, that tombstone right there is worth 125 gold, as you can see. So that is that's definitely something you don't want to be feeding Undying. Just so you know. Because 125 gold is a lot. Racer coming in. He wants blood. He's looking. He's kind of indecisive right now. He chooses to go for the Spirit Breaker. Does not have Plasma Field for another couple of seconds, and probably a wise choice to back out. Seems like he's going for a fast axe, which I can really understand. I mean, they want to get some push in on this. Has not gone for the Storm yet. It's not super good at this level. Because you don't have the crowded team fights, and you don't really have the potential to push, so. But once he gets his axe, I mean, they have Chaotic Offering and Sniper and Razor to push towers, so they're in a very good spot. And also Darkseer for the sake of the wall. I mean, he's good in team fights. You've got Warlock's ulti that's very good in team fights, and Razor is not. I mean, they have the most complete team in my eyes. Although Lich ulti's a bitch. It is truly amazing, and if they can get farm on holy shit. Meepo actually got Warlock, and they're continuing to chase up on top lane. Meepo, he is gonna fall though. Razor did manage to get him. Spirit Breaker joining in on fun. They do want to get him vacuum at level 1. That's a wall. And that means that Razor almost dead. Ninja Strike not gonna be able to quite finish him off. There you go, one more bastion, that's it. Necrophos is gonna get picked off by the assassination now. Lich Ulti is gonna bounce a couple of times. Gonna be able to pick off Razor. Or actually nobody. That's my bad. Lich is gonna get completely run over by this big ass Undying. Apparently it's not counting that. Okay, I don't know why it did not count that entire thing there. And why it did earlier. Denies on the tower. Nope, Radiant actually got it out. Anyway, Warlock in a bit of a mess here. Weaver does have mana and time lapse ready, so he should be fine actually pushing it or chasing a little bit. Meepo, how are you doing, my man? It's building the axe gun strength first. Sorry, which is not just super uncommon. I'm not really gonna commentate that. Usually, you never go for the point booster first because it's only gonna like affect your main Meepo, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want one strong Meepo and then have everybody else be shit. Oh, Necrophos did get really heavily caught up in that upheaval in it. Hitting its mark, and there you go, that's a Chaotic Offering, and now Necrophos should be a dead man, although is he not gonna get Razor, but Weaver might be able to clean him off. Darkseer in the middle of everything, does have wall in 4 seconds. Is he gonna pop it? He could go for a vacuum, there it is, time lapse out. Wall, he's looking for it, doesn't get it though. Weaver is up on high ground, charge is coming in, there you go, that's the wall. And Darkseer for now is safe, but it's only a matter of time. Spirit Breaker is coming for it. I think it was wanting to run in and actually do or get denied by Roshan, but Spirit Breaker gonna be there in time and gonna be able to even out the trade a little bit, even though it was heavily in the favor of the Dire. This is like super back and forth this game. Basically I can tell that yep, Warlock, he has got a pair of Gloves of Faith. That's probably gonna go into a pair of Powered Treads. He's looking to get a bit more out of it. I mean, he's gonna be one of the centerpieces in this puzzle, so he wants to get some big ass items. Oh, Necrophos was almost dead. Almost had it come in. But, up charge, cancelled it. That's a very long Nether Strike under Undying Shadow Word, might be able to save him. Should definitely be. He does have Flesh Golem in case he needs to. No, he doesn't anymore. Spend them on the K. Yep. Swarm's not going to connect on anybody. And Weaver, for now, I mean, I can't really tell from just a Void Stone, but it looks like he wants to go Linken's. Which is very good. I do not know if Decay triggers Linken's, but definitely Soul Rip does. And that's about it. Assassination does as well, so that's a good one for Weaver to pick up. Just for the sake of the Shadow Word, the Assassination, etc. It's not as valuable as it could have been because it's mostly to deal with the point and click skills. Or point basically target it. targeted abilities, like individually targeted abilities. But I'm not really sure how well it matches up against this. I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing well up against the sniper just because he cannot assassinate. So that's one key factor in this. He is building. Yep, he's building a like it's. But it's always good. I mean, you get a bit of mana regen, you get stats, you get a lot of stuff that Weaver really needs. And then after you got that, you pretty much got your stats set. Now you just need to start building damage. And I'd say in this game, because of their lack of basically tower damage, except for Meepo, he needs a Desolator. And up on top lane, oh, tower in a lot of trouble here. They're really pushing this. Axe is not there yet for Razor, so he cannot use his Eye of the Storm, but yeah, they're just gonna retreat out. Meepo or Weaver is gonna maybe get caught out. Terrible chaotic offering, but it is gonna chase down Spirit Breaker, and that should be an easy kill. Though Reaper Scythe is gonna go onto the Warlock. No, wait, onto the Sniper. Warlock's gonna get picked off as well. Lich ulti bounces. Meepo poofs. Darkseer is not gonna get destroyed by that. Vacuum into basically the Iron Shell on Razor, and now they just want to chase down the Reaver. He does have, nope, not going to commit the time lapse, and that's a team wipe. Razor getting basically man-moding there. Also likewise with the Warlock, his Golem got 2, and they have decent push with this. I mean, 17 seconds should be more than enough to do quite a lot of damage to this tower. Probably should de-aggro the Golem, and they definitely do so. So that should be a top tower gone quite easily. There it is. Warlock actually taking the credit for that one. Don't think you want to be carrying on Undying. You're the only one up here. Charge is coming out on him. This should be pretty much a dead Warlock or Undying. Does not actually have Nether Strike, so it might not be that way. If you can get another decay on him, he does not have a whole lot of health. Is going to actually commit the Tombstone to save his life. Which is alright, but they're probably going to grab it anyway. Who got the Blink Dagger? Who got that Blink Dagger? That's Darkseer. That's nice. It's going to put him in position for good vacuums and good walls. It's definitely a good pickup for him, and he's actually farming quite efficiently right now. He is highest in farm. Which means that Sniper, he's kind of getting undermined in this. He does have a Shadow Blade, but his role is not going to be super huge in this. It's probably going to be up to the Razor, Darkseer, and Warlock to decide this. Undyne has been playing a big part so far, but I mean, Decay, not really good when you come to the later levels. Soul Rip, decent, not amazing. We should probably count on his Flesh Golem. Just build himself. Build selfishly. Which is probably not what you want to do, seeing the fact that you have a couple of guys up above you. You might want to be building a mech or something like that, unless Razor's working on that. He does have his axe, so now they can start actually really doing some damage. Darkseer is not really going for a lot yet. Yep, that's the upheaval. I was wondering where that sound came from. It was an audio file stuck or something. We were running away. It's still working on that ultimate orb. Thanks. Razor. I love the fact that he waited with the Eye of the Storm, so now he's basically gonna hit like a truck. I mean, once he turns that on, that's gonna evaporate some of the towers. And heroes. Next thing should probably, I would think maybe a Sanchin Yasha, just for the sake of mobility, and then going for a Refresher Orb, but that might be a bit too much for him to handle. It depends on, I'm not really sure what system they're kind of playing, because they're centering around Razor, but Snipers would be the obvious choice, and there you go, that's the ultimate, and that should pretty much melt the tower. But we're going to be having a big fight coming in here. Spirit Breaker is initiating for now. He's going to go for the Sniper, which is not a good choice. There you go, Chaotic Offering on one. Lich ulti is gonna bounce between the creeps. They might be unfortunate here. Nope, they're spraying from the creeps. Razor did eat that last one onto the golem, and although this is very, very unfortunate for him, that Lich ulti kept going for far too long. And they lost their golem to it. But they did manage to get Spirit Breaker. Only is the only one though. Tombstone is down. So now they're turning towards bottom lane. I think they want to push this all the way in to kind of secure their own victory. In a sense, currently how the experience graphs looking very, very equal. And very, very equal on net worth. But the issue is currently that Radiant, they have a lot more towers to go, and that might sound like a bad thing, but in case they turn it around, they're going to get a quick or a big money boost once they start eating those towers, because currently they're only leading because they have more towers. And if Radiant gets a good team fight and just starts pushing down 1 or 2 towers, that lead is gone. I mean, it's not that big. It's about 1k. That's a tower. Warlock, not in a whole lot of trouble. They don't have their ultimates though. Wall, is it there? I was actually looking for Darkseer. There is. Wall is up in 8 seconds. They don't have Chaotic Offering, which is kind of bad. But they... Oh, top tower. Actually, Meepo split pushing here. He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing, but down the bottom lane. They did get the tier 2 tower decay. Or Flesh. Soul Rip. On the little Equiphos.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They might want to consider turning back now. Dire team. Currently, Meepo is just pushing down towers upon towers upon towers, and they're very, very aware of it. TPs is coming up on top, 2 guys. They cannot stun one Meepo though. They're wasting 2 TPs on that, and now they have to retreat down the bottom lane. Yeah, that's the only thing. These guys are not very stun heavy. They have Chaotic Offering, and that's it. Of course, the mini stun's what they had shot, but it's not really important.
This will come in handy.
It might, Sniper, it might. Oh, nicely done. Gonna cancel the TP, and this should be a dead Darkseer. Unless he goes full on Sonic mode. Surge. Has not worn off yet. There you go, that's the mech. Frost Blast. Weaver is too close though, that should be it. Excuse me. I'm still slightly sick, my throat is not feeling all too well. Spirit Breaker. How you doing, my man? He's got a pair of drums, he's like going full on ganker. Got a pair of drums. Earth of Shadows. It's going to the Ogre Club, which I'm not 100% sure what's going to get turned into. I'm thinking maybe a BKB. That's like what my initial senses tell me, but it could be an axe as well. I just don't think it's going to be. Razor is coming in, Meepo blinking in. Going for the big boom, going for the big poof, but Tombstone is down, and that's actually doing quite a lot of work, but newbie, the Razor, is going to get picked off as well. Does manage to get the Meepo first. Dying's going to catch out Spirit Breaker, and now he's actually turning his attention towards Necrophos. Not going to be able to cancel the TP, he does realize this, so now they're going to try to even the score by taking out the Lich, but that ultimate from Lich, the late ult, he saved his own life, and they got him a kill on Sniper. Surge, Mr. Surge is back. Darkseer. So this was actually a pretty good fight. I mean, they got 3 for 2. And of course ending Sniper and the Darkseer as well, so basically that was a 4 for 2. Meepo, worryingly, in my eyes, is not leading as far as he probably should be. He is dying a bit too much. It is all random though, so don't really blame him, sorry. It's just tiredness setting in. But it does not really, like, or it kind of worries me that he has not been getting, like, very far with this build. He's almost as farmed as a Razor. But Razor's also been man-moding this game. I mean, 648, that's very, very good, and very close to the BKB as well. So that's going to be even more difficult for them to take him out, because their stack is magic damage. That's not, though. So that should go through. Necrophos, magic damage. Meepo, magic damage. Yep, poof. That should be magic damage as far as I know. Lich ultimate, magic damage as well. And Sakuchi is as well, so they need to focus on their right click damage, which basically Weaver is going to be the one to take out Razor. They can, I think they might be able to net them through BKB, but it's all going to be on the Weaver. In the end. Undying getting a bit of a frost blast here. He's I think he's having a little bit of trouble dealing with the damage. He does have Pipe of Insight, which is decent. Oh, there you go. Meepo or Weaver. Oh, right, it does trigger, but it doesn't do any damage. Alright, so that's good to know.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Vacuum does work through Lincolns, but it does not do damage through it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So that's what it blocks for. Oh, this could be good. This could be very good for the Radiant. They're kind of setting up an ambush. We were running in. Is there dust available? Not really sure. Now the Upheaval's gonna go and vacuum into the Chaotic Offering, and that totally turned out wrong for the Radiant. Spirit Breaker's gonna be charging in. Might be able to pick up the Sniper. That's not the target you should probably get. Sniper gonna get healed up by Undying. And we were gonna be the only one left alive. They don't have Dust Form, and they definitely need to go for that high ground tower.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And right now, even though it looks very, very even,
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'd say that the Dire just have the better team fight. These guys, the Radiant, they're good for pickoffs, but oh, Meepo, you dirty little dog, you little rat, you. There you go, gonna go for the second net, third net. And Undying is absolutely gonna be torn out of his domination streak. But they are taking mid-racks though at 29 minutes. 2 racks are falling, and it's the melee racks. They're picking the right one. There you go, they're trying to retreat out. This might be a bit too much for them to handle. There's everybody back. Meepo in the meantime taking 2. 2 racks. Wow. He took an entire lane on his own. That's amazing. And has managed to get back out. So that means that they're going to be having mega creeps on bot or super creeps on bottom lane. These little bad boys here, and only super melee on mid lane. So currently there's a giant gaping hole in the Dire's defenses, which they need to get solved. And I don't know about you guys, but the D push is not that amazing, except for with Darks here. But it does take time to get rid of those minions, rid of those creeps. Unless, of course, since this creep wave out with like 2 iron shells, then in that case that should be pretty simple. It's gonna be a lot of money for him though. Racer not gonna care about the beetle. Spirit Breaker charging in. Sorry about my coughing, my throat is just completely sore. Oh, Spirit Breaker, he's gonna commit all the way. Where's the Nether Strike? It's not there, it's too late. It's not gonna damage him at all. Razor gonna pick him off in the end, and now oh wait, that's the Lich ulti. It's not gonna be there whatsoever. Necrophos is gonna be able to pick up the Razor in the end, and now Meepo, he wants the blood of the sniper. He wants him. That's the proof. That should be the end of him. No, it's not even. He screwed up. Sniper found a weak Meepo and exploited that. Buyback actually from Razor here. He wanted the Necrophos, but he's not gonna get him in time. He did manage to suck up a bit of damage, but just not enough. And I did not get the fight recap. I'm sorry, but this fight would probably reveal. Yep, Radiant. They're currently searching ahead, and they haven't even taken tier 2s on top and mid yet. So they have a huge lead currently, and that means it's time for a Roshan. I like your thinking, Razor. I like your thinking. It is going way too slowly though. They need to split the damage. and have somebody come actually help him out with bringing it down a bit faster. Probably the sniper. It's a bit too early for him to do solo.
Dire's top tower
Because
is
they don't
under
have any
attack.
lifesteal then. Sniper is not likely to get any soon because he's been basically completely taken out of this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
How's he doing? Sniper 5 for 5. 5 for 5, 10.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Undying. How are we actually doing on experience so far? Meepo, of course, not surprisingly in the lead, but as you can see here, it's followed up by a Weaver and then the entirety of this Dire team, which is kind of fancy. I mean, Meepo, like I said last video, if you haven't watched that last cast, he's gonna run out of juice eventually. It's not gonna be relatively soon, but I mean, he has 2 slots left. And then he's gonna run out of steam. Meepo is not good in late game. I mean, that's a common rule. Meepo is just not good in late game. He's good in mid game when he can because he can farm so fast. Oh, sniper actually got picked off down the bottom lane. He can farm so damn fast. It's absolutely amazing, but that means he runs out fast. It's basically, I would love to draw a comparison here, but I cannot just think of any. Basically, it's like running full throttle on the motorway. I mean, you're going to achieve a very, very high top speed for a brief amount of time, but you're going to run out of fuel very fast. You want to finish good, not be good in the middle of the race. And of course, Dota being Dota, you can determine when that race is going to end if you're Meepo, but currently they're just not doing it. And now they might be going for Roshan. Yep. Weaver does want it. He's going for Desolator. I absolutely love this. I don't think that actually latches. No, it doesn't. And now the Meepo's gonna come in. This should be a very, very quick Roche, and they should definitely, he does have his Meepo station correctly. They should be able to sniff it out. Because there's nobody seen anywhere on the map at all. And I have a feeling this Radiant, they want to do something quick with their Aegis.
Has fallen to the Radiant.
Who's taking it? Who's taking it, guys? There you go. Weaver did manage to take it. Charge him from Spirit Breaker. He's going very, very aggressive. They do not have a team to back him up yet, though. Weaver does almost have 3 lives with the time lapse, which costs no mana. Meepo, they want to push in this lane so badly. Who's up there? That's Dark's here. It's Surge guy, Mr. Surge. How's Rich actually doing? He should probably start working on a refresher in my eyes because they need to really take advantage of their teamfight wins to kind of get a push going. But it's not easy. He does have quite a lot of mobility and quite a lot of movement speed. Weaver, once again, playing with fire, I would say. He does have the Desolator now, so he can pick it up anytime he wants to. And now Razor, he's going ham, not going to get caught by the net. Tombstone is down. Soul Rip, everything coming out from Undying. BKB's getting popped left and right. Razor is not in trouble this time, actually. Sniper gonna get picked up by the Scythe, and there you go, that's the Aegis gone. Razor in the middle of everything, trying to cope with Meepo is gonna be possible. There you go, Lich ulti, kinda delayed, but once again, gonna only actually bounce off Razor, and this should be this is a total disaster for the Dire. They're looking for this Lich, and they should definitely easily be able to find him. No TP, so no way of escaping. And an Axe on Warlock. This is amazing for Team Dire. They're going to be able to run him down, but they're wasting a lot of pushing time actually doing that. So they should probably keep pushing down bottom lane. And try to see if they can clear another lane of stuff. They're not playing very aggressive. I don't really like this too much. I mean, they have an entire team wipe. In my eyes, they should play very, very aggressive on this. Take the chances that you're being offered and just rub them in your enemy's face. That's how to Dota. Oh, Spirit Breaker. is trying to go for the Undying. Not really going to be a whole big, very, very big success. Has not gone for the Mask of Madness, which in my eyes is kind of a mistake. It does make you a lot more vulnerable in team fights, but you can easily get single target pickoffs with it because you're going to be bashing left and right. And Razor actually going for Helm of the Dominator. I like this pick. I always love lifesteal whenever you can get it, because the plays that you get out of it are just so amazing. I mean, you have PA being low for 10 minutes and still getting kills. It's annoying as fuck to play against, but it's entertaining to watch. That's why I recommend people to do it. If you, in some weird case, have a other unique attack modifier. Sniper, what is he going for? He finally, finished up, yep, the Mjolnir, so he's going to be starting to make sense again. Meepo is find the Warlock, and there you go. That should be an easy. That was an easy pick off. Not really the most important pick off, seeing the fact that Chaotic Offering was not up yet. But that's gonna give him about 50 seconds to actually perhaps go do something. I think Spirit Breaker's kind of interested in the top tower, but mid is like tauntingly low right now. Meepo could just blink in and start pouncing on it. How big is he? He does have his heart, so. He's got 3.1k HP, so you need to chew through that, which is not easy. Physical damage resistance decent as well. Oh, he's in the middle of everything. There you go, all the Meepos coming in. Undying, he's gonna miss his net twice. There you go, Tombstone is down. Gonna keep him probably in their place for a little bit. Undying, actually, Spirit Breaker taking quite a lot of damage. He's gonna completely fall. Oh, missed vacuum, did not enter the wall. And that means that Darkseer's gonna fall, and it might even be the turn of the Racer as well. Time-lapse out from Weaver. But, there you go, the Meepo is going to get picked off by Sniper. He's just sitting there, long range, Undying. Gonna get completely decimated first. Weaver, he does want more blood. He could probably do it. Does maybe have the damage. Nope, Chaotic Offering was committed for that. And I also would say worth it, because that just uneven the odds. Or not the odds, the outcome. Slightly. I'm sorry if I sound kind of broken and kind of tired. It's because I am. I am very tired. I have not been sleeping as well as I probably should have been, but nevertheless. Necrophos. Not really sure what this guy's trying to accomplish anymore. He does have his levels 3 Dagon, does have the Agnum Scepter. Refresher in my eyes would be very, very good next, just so you can keep like 2 targets within the Reaper's Scythe. That or a Bloodstone to keep him on the playing ground for as long as possible. That right there should be the second to last Dagon. He can almost burst Sniper down in one shot. Almost. The Reaper Scythe is just so, it's one of the best Axe upgrades you can actually get, just because, I mean, come on, no buyback and late game plus 30 seconds of added respawn time. That's terrible. Imagine if you're from buyback and you get 30 seconds more. If you do a dieback to a Reaper Scythe, ouchie. That stuff hurts. He is actually doing quite a decent amount of right kick damage though. Not what it's been focusing on, which he probably shouldn't. But it's kind of funny to see like how when you get into late game, I mean 100 damage, that's not bad. On most heroes, Weaver's only doing about twice that, and he's like focused on DPS. Absolutely adore Weaver. This guy's awesome. Necrophos though. Weaver wanted to scout out the Roche Pit. Did not really find anything yet. Dire's Miltod, they denied it, which is good. It's good for them. They know the Weaver's down there. They do have a ward in the area, so they see him. There you go, that's the upheaval. Might have to time-lapse this one out. Nope, does not really have to. Thought he might have been able to. Spirit Breaker and then expose position again. Just going to be able to run away. And that's what I'm saying with the mobility. I mean, currently, Dire, they're lacking a lot of mobility. I mean, Racer moves quite fast. Sniper has to use the Shadow Blade to move. Warlock is not the fastest of dudes. He can do though. He can deal. He does have a Yule Scepter, which I had hoped would be a refresher, but you know I can see the point in that. Taking somebody out of the fight like a Necrophos could be absolutely amazing, so you can not get the scythe off until it's like too late. That was Spearbreaker. Yuling 1 Meepo is not really like super amazing, and he has 1 slot left. Meepo. You might be looking to turn his flats into something else, which I would recommend once he starts feeling like he's no longer valid. But as of right now, he is close to hitting his peak, his limit. Plus, he's 6'8'7". I mean, Meepo isn't a very, very hard guy to play, but you need more. You need more than that if you want to make it in the later portions. Weaver. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty neat. Gem bought from Warlock. Who's gonna carry it though? Is it gonna be him? It probably is. That's a cool little Smeeple. Nope. It's gonna be the Undying. I can see why he's kind of the biggest and beefiest of them. Not really, but you get the picture. He's not been dying a whole lot, and Razor's always in the middle of the fight, so. Holy shit. That was quite a lot of static link damage, and I don't think we were once tank with that. Oh no, never mind, it's off, but Weaver is going to be able to time outside of the upheaval. Roche is back up in 30 seconds, so that's good for this Meepo. He definitely wants it. Currently, and no damage has actually been taken to the middle tower yet from that bottom lane push. So currently, Dire holding up very, very well. I just feel that a lot of the plays are happening on their side of the map, which is never too good, which is never like very good at all. They need to take a fight, and I'm not saying that they need to take a fight on their side, but they need to move across at some point, otherwise they're not gonna get anywhere. I'm not sure if this wards actually sees him or not. I think they would jump him if they did, but they did ping in the area. So Razor, what are you going for next? Probably a Sanjin Yasha. Maybe a Manta style. I'd hope a Sanjin Yasha, just for the sake of the stats and for the sake of him getting big. Oh yeah, that's right. That's their ward. But Meepo, nevertheless, is starting to do Roshan. Does have a spare Meepo out, so he can do some quick reactions. Not anymore though. Now he's got backup. Oh right, he's having him heal up. And they're just not really noticing. There you go. This time it's kind of obvious. It's going on the Weaver. And it's going on the Weaver for a reason. He's got 2.8k gold. I wonder, probably it's going to be a butterfly or something like that, but I still wonder. Because currently he is starting to farm very, very fast. And he's actually moving quite fast as well, even without the Sakuchi. Take a look at that. With the aura, that's actually adding quite a lot. I mean, it's giving them a lot of mobility that they did not have before. Let's just move it on almost 500 with the triangle boots. That's amazing. That's one fast skeleton. Meepo. Meeps. I have a feeling a fight is going to be happening right outside the Dire's front door in not too long. Because this right here is, sorry, way too tense. Oh, we do have a bit of a fight down there. I was going to jump to it, but yeah, here we go. Darkseer in a lot of trouble. Did manage to get the Meepo into the wall. The fight going to be joined up by basically a big-ass chaotic offering. Going to be able to pick up a double kill on the Meepo and Spirit Break. One of the two most important ones. Yule Scepter is going to be able to save Warlock in time. That's actually very, very clever. And they're going to be able to pick off the Necrophos as a result of that. And now they just want to go take care of Weaver. There you go. That's the Lincoln's gone. And now they want to be able to. Now they want to take him out. Maybe should have maybe gone push mid a little bit. Oh, another ultimate. Plus the decay. It's gonna be enough. And there you go. That's the Aegis. He does still have it. Which means that they need to get him twice now. Second time. Not gonna get him. They got distracted by a Lich, who does still have an ultimate. He's not really been spending his ultimate in the fights at all. He's hanging onto it for dear life. I mean, if he gets a refresher, he can just spam it whenever and wherever he wants. I mean, the cooldown's not that long. It's 90 seconds right now. Once it hits 60, I mean, you gotta spam it like every single time you get into a fight. You gotta spam that ulti. There you go, Lichy. It's gonna get soul ripped. I think I might have clicked something accidentally down here. But nevertheless, Undying with the ultimate orb. Could be a Scotty. I would hope. That could be kind of neat. That could be very awesome, good for chasing. Especially these guys who are currently like very, very high movement speed. They'll bring them back to normal. Bring them back to their regular movement speed, and actually gonna be able to set them up like chase kills and so forth. Well, like, there you go. Now he's building the refresher. He's actually not doing that bad on GPM. Oh, 291, 290. That's not half that bad. Weaver's not farming as efficiently as probably could have been. There's a lot of fighting going on, which there tend to be in these all random different kind of game mode games. There tends to be a lot of fighting, and that's what I like about this type of game, especially ability draft. I mean, people are fighting left and right. They're not really like playing sensible Dota. It's just fighting. Weaver is actually, if you look at it, his damage and attack speed right now, he's scary. He's doing basically plus 200 per hit. Has a lot of physical damage resistance and hitting super fast. Especially with that double hit. Sorry about that. I think that was a bit of a weird sound coming through your mic there. That was a very, very retarded burp. Sniper does want to tangle with the Weaver. He's going alone on this one. It's gonna get picked up by the Reaper side, but that might have been the wrong target. The fight's gonna get joined by Spirit Breaker, who's gonna nether strike the BKB Racer, and there you go. That's another one, and they're all getting pounded basically by the lightnings, but oh, nicely done. Vacuum in from the Darkseid, but it might cost him a bit too much. Razor is trying to get the situation under control, going to be able to pick off the Meepo in the end. Actually, the Warlock doing most of the work there. Suspending Lich in midair should be able to pick him off, and now it's turn to the Necrophos. He's like super close. I think they want to chase down the Meepo, but there's just no time and no space. And using the Warlock Golems to farm in. He's just gotten super fast up to speed, this Warlock. Meepo is almost 6 slotted. I think this right here might be an AC. As far as I can tell, it's an Assault Cuirass. Oh, they have to defend against the bottom push. That's never good. It's gonna go for the Shadow Word. That right there is stuck there. Animation glitch. But they're not really like focusing a push on anywhere. Currently, they're just like defending. In my eyes, next team fight, they need to go for a counter push. Possibly now on bottom lane. Bottom or mid, because from bottom or from mid, they can just go towards the, or take out the range tracks and just move straight down and take super creeps. And even go top if they do so desire. Depends on what lane is actually pushed in. But Necrophos finally going to be finishing up the last bit of his Dagon and a Blink Dagger, which is going to keep him in position always. Which I feel is nice. I think it's a good solid pickup for him, because mobility is an issue. And that's going to be enabling him to be in the right area at the right time. And the fact that Weaver has now gotten a Talisman of Evasion, it's going to make him so much tougher to kill, and they're already having trouble with him. And let's see, Sniper does probably not have an MKB in mind, and currently they're just focusing on magic damage. Actually, Manta style for Racer, it's gonna help out the push a lot. I really like that, but I would still love to see Nasanj and Yasha. And I have run out of water, almost. So the rest of this is going to be with an itchy throat. I hope you guys can bear with me. Net on a Racer is going to trigger the BKB. That should be the last charge. He is just eating all of it, and Meepo getting pounded. That right there is what you see. I mean, I know he's with a lot of heroes, but he's starting to not really like work anymore. And the fact that he got a Hyperstone is only helping out the main Meepo. Oh, Lich ultimate is bouncing quite well. It's getting soaked up mostly by the pipe, and now Weaver's in a lot of trouble. He's hexed. He is getting decimated, and he got destroyed there. And that should be the Warlock's second Oblivion Staff. He's almost got his Refresher. And once you get Warlock Refresher, it's over. It's game over. I mean, there's next to no way to handle it. It's kind of like Ravage, or Double Ravage, basically. Let's see. The stun. I am not really, hold on. Not really sure how long this stun is. But the golems are definitely kicking ass. There you go, that's a pair of golems. And that should be the range then. Yep, definitely going for the bottom lane first. Gonna try to keep super creeps on that, or gonna try to have super creeps on that up on top lane. They're fighting up against these Spirit Breakers. Just gonna get completely decimated by the sniper. One headshot, come on. Not gonna make it, but nevertheless, down on bottom lane, they're really trying for the tower. Warlock, the golems, desperately chopping away at it. Racer is gonna get picked off by the Reaper set there. He's down for 120 seconds. Tony Montana, the Warlock, is gonna try to retreat out. There you go, that's the TP. There's not going to be anything to cancel it. And now the golems, they might fall. He's actually going for the Meepo. Going to be able to force step it away. Good work, Lich. Oh, yep. Actually Undying coming back in. And there you go. That's the kill on the Meepo. And now they can almost turn it around. I mean, they have two golems. Okay, never mind. They do not have long left. They do not have a long lifespan. And they're gone. But that right there is the bottom tower, and the range tracks on mid lane gone. And middle lane is more troublesome to defend against than bottom lane, in my eyes. Because it's harder to get a mid Rax than it is to get a bottom Rax. And it's more difficult to defend, because they're just going to scatter everywhere in the base. I mean, you're going to have, if you have like a bottom lane push, it's going to move like up through like right here up to the tower. Mid lane push can go anywhere. It can go up here, it can go down low. I mean, you're going to be having very, very scattered creep wave, hitting all sorts of stuff, and that's going to be annoying in the long term. It's easier to be aware of that the mid lane is pushed, but still. And there you go, that's the Hex once again showing. No bash. And now Razor has surpassed the Meepo on net worth. He is getting shut down now. Very much. And the Razor, I'm really wondering if he's going to turn this into a Satanic, or I'm still saying Refresher. That could be so cool. You can stack the Eye of the Storm, by the way. So the strike interval is going to be basically 0.2. And it's going to double the damage. 0.25 and it's going to double the damage. Damage up, but it's actually going to double. No, it's 0.2 with 63 damage per hit. I mean, that's a very, very high amount of DPS. Weaver is in this. They do see him, though. They do have the gem, and he should be pretty much gone. The Hex is there. Slow is there. There you go. That's the time lapse out. Beautiful duels. Good reaction from Warlock. And this should be a dead Weaver. Nope, not even. Very, very close to being charged in from Spirit Breaker with the BKB. Nether Strike is going to hit onto the Warlock. Or not the Warlock, the Undying. There you go, that's the Lich ult. He's going to bounce between the golems now. He does have Refresher, which does not really go as well as he'd hoped. Necrophos is going to be able to get picked off, but not before he can get the Dark Seer. Lich ult is still bouncing. Still bouncing between these guys. Is it going to get any? Nope. Sniper going to soak up the last bit of damage. And mid lane is pushing in with super creeps. And that should be, oh, nicely done by Lich. They actually managed to get Warlock. But the middle towers are getting pounded so badly. So, yeah, that's a thing. They're called super creeps, and when they mow down your middle lane, it's not super good for your towers. But, on the other hand, Meepo's actually running top with all of his might and strength. He's going for the sniper. There you go, that's the Shadow Blade. Does not have detection. He could actually sniper, almost take one of them out. He's trying. He's trying a lot for it. Should be able to. Actually going on the wrong Meepo here. He's gonna get picked off in the end, but that's a dead sniper, or a dead Meepo for a sniper, which is Not worth it. Yay. Yay for fight recaps. Razor is basically the man here. He's not even done. He has BOTs and still a Town Portal Scroll. Not even finished home of the Dominator, and he's second to highest on net worth. This man is doing some serious work. Darkseer working on an Aghanim Scepter as far as I can tell. He does also have pair BOTs and Blink Dagger, which is not even optional in this part of the game. Everybody except for Warlock has, and Sniper has BOTs. And on the Dire team, Radiant team, they're not that mobile. They don't actually have him. Of course, Spiritbreaker doesn't really need him because he can just be all over the place with the Church of Darkness. But still, I mean, you want to have that. You want to have your boots of travel in pushing the game, because if there's a lane pushing in like up here and up here, it's gonna. Oh, sorry, up here. Come on, fucking mark there and there. You're not gonna be in a good spot, like whatsoever. Oh, this could be big. There's gonna be a big fight happening here mid. Refresher's not up. Likewise with the golems. He's probably telling them that. Gotta try to back off. They have 40 seconds until double. They only have 11 until one pair of golems. You might have to commit early, which is not that bad anyway. They're gonna try to catch up one Meepo Razor. It does really want to go for it. He does have to BKB. There you go. It's gonna get popped. Lich Ulti is only gonna bounce on him, so he's gonna be sucking that up. Spirit Breaker is jumping onto the Darkseer. Golems are gonna get committed, but Spirit Breaker, that's just too much damage to handle. They actually picked off the Razor solo. They picked off a solo kill on Razor, but now Sniper. This does not really look like it's gonna mount to a whole lot. Meepos and Necrophos are running. They managed to solo out of Meepo though. They only need one bash and one stun on him. There you go. They're trying to go for Sniper. Is going to be able to get him. Necrophos and Weaver is now joining into the fight. This is terrible for the Dire. This might be the end. Buyback from the Meepo. And buyback from Warlock. This could very, very well be it. As far as I can tell. Not even actually. They're not pushing up. They're not pushing high ground yet. Meepo needs to be there. He is coming. Moving quick. They need to try to fend this off. If they can fend it off, they got it. They have another chaotic offering. Tombstone is down. Come on. Necrophos. In with the... Oh, beautiful vacuum right into the chaotic offering. That should be a dead Meepo. And there you go. That's going to be the end of him. Necrophos might come next. Yep, he is the second one to go. I'm sorry, my voice is breaking apart as we speak. This is too exciting.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
As some of you guys know, I do not know the outcome of every single match, so I'm just as excited as you guys are. The bottom lane, or top lane, is pushing in. Necrophos down there to defend it. Charge in under the Undying. This might be bad. Did not land the first stun though. Might be in over his head. It is, after all, a level 25 Undying he's trying to charge here. Razor is back, and they might want to consider trying to go for something major. Lich gonna get caught out. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Charge in. Is gonna break the tether, but he just has so much damage now. There you go. He should be down pretty quick. And now it's time. Now it is time to go. They want to go Roche, which is probably a good option. Very, very good option. They definitely have both the damage and the tankiness to deal with it. This should be a very, very fast Roche. Darkseer scouting out. He does not have wall. He does have a vacuum to delay him a little bit. Does not actually have it. Undying is not tanky enough, so that means the Razor's got a tank. This is not going very fast. Where's Sniper? He's back in base. He's doing nothing right now. He's actually getting back up to speed with everything here. Down on bottom lane, Lich is moving up. They should know that they're in the Roche pit, but they have a big ass creep wave to deal with. Yep, they're picking it out. They have a big creep wave to deal with down on mid lane. It's more important to deal with that than with the Roche. They only have one middle tower left. I just fear though this game is over. If Razor... Oh, there's a cheese on the board as well. That just makes it so much more worth it. There you go. Now Sniper comes in, and this Roche is going to be fast now. Take a look at that damage. Sniper has finally become relevant. They're just leaving everything. They took a rush, but they don't know what to do with it. Yeah, sniper is one of the ones who's gonna have to. He grabbed the edges. That's probably good enough. Darkseer could have dropped his TP scroll. Oh, Meepo coming in. As well as the, oh, they're actually going on the wrong guy. Ultimate down on the Aegis carrier, which is the sniper. Now Spirit Breaker, he's gonna get picked off by sniper. Wall is down. Not gonna matter, it's out of the fight, so Weaver's gonna get picked off as well. And there you go, that's the Lich ulti, might be a bit of a salvation. Necrophos is back in the middle of the fray. Racer is still alive in there. There you go, that's the Warlock ulti, and that should be it. Meepo's down. Everybody is down. It's almost a full 5-man wipe. Holy shit. Lich only want to make it out. Damn. And this, I think, is pretty much it. The cooldowns or the buybacks are there for Necrophos, but that's also it. He cannot defend against these guys. Against this push. And the refresher is there for the chaotic offering. So this right here is over. This is game. Razor. BK, MKB, that's beautiful. Wanted to deal with the Weaver, who's no longer going to be in this fight. This is not going to matter. They want to end now. Buyback from the Necrophos. Not going to really matter. He's going to come in. Quick Yules. And there you go. He's actually going to die once again. They're just teasing him right now. Boom. Shotgun effect. Right into his face. That's the second chaotic offering. There it is. That's the GG, and well played by both teams. This was a very, very exciting game. Very, very, very good turnaround. Wow. Alright. This right here, I might have gotten a bit carried away. My voice is broken. It's absolutely in the worst conditions it's been in a long, long time, but I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to help me out with the title for the ability draft series. There's a sweet ass Chaos Knight set up for grabs on that, and yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I am out of here. I will see you guys. Bye bye.